All right, Moritz, can you just first talk about the V8's performance in the semifinals?
Yeah, we're definitely pleased with the result. We had Washington, California, and Wisconsin in our semi, and the first three would advance. So, well, our goal was to go with Wisco and finish ahead of them, and hopefully Cal. And we managed to, get away from Wisco fairly early. I would say in the first 200-300 meters we had a good part already, and then moved on Cal, which was I think 3-4 seats ahead maybe, and but then by the I'd say before the 1K mark, around 700-800 meters, we got California, and then just pushed away and got fairly close to Washington, who ended up winning the semifinal, but we definitely saved some energy on the second half there. So yeah, I'm really excited about tomorrow and to see what we can do.
And then to beat Cal 2 days in a row, you're going to face them again tomorrow.
Right.
What kind of confidence boost does that give you heading into tomorrow?
Oh, it's definitely a confidence boost. We've always been talking about BU being an underdog, and California has been very consistent over the last years, and usually got a medal here, and now it's our time. So it's definitely a confidence boost. Yeah, it was great yesterday being ahead, and today we just went with the confidence we gained yesterday, went into the race, and told ourselves, well, we're gonna expect. We want to be ahead by the 1K mark, and there's no debate about it. And that's what we did, and it feels good. Yeah, but today it's definitely what we expected, what we wanted, and yeah, we just executed.
And then talking about the wind, can you just talk about how that's been a factor in the last 2 days, just in terms of keeping your focus? Because obviously that's something that all of the crews have been talking about, whether tailwind or strong headwind. Can you just talk about that and how you keep the team focused tomorrow, no matter what the lane assignment is?
Yeah, well, we had a slight headwind yesterday in the heats, and then in the reps which the first washerboat didn't do, but the 4 and the other 8s, the freshman and the 2V, had I think slight tailwind, so it changed a little bit. And then this afternoon, or around noon, it was pretty stiff headwind, which we just went into the race. We talk about being intuitive, so we just whatever comes, you never know. You can catch a crab at 600. In the end, it's the same effect as having a weather condition which we're not used to, But we trained in everything. We trained in headwind. The Charles gives us headwinds most of the days, We train headwinds, tailwinds, crosswinds. So all we do is just go into the race and deal with the conditions as well as possible. And I think we did that pretty well the last 2 days. And it doesn't matter to me if it's cross tail, cross head tomorrow, headwind, tailwind, because we've been working on that for the last 9 months. So there's not going to be any surprises, condition wise.
And then for you made it to the grand final in the freshman boat last year. What kind of boost, or rather experience, do you use from that race going into tomorrow's race?
Definitely a boost, because you probably remember last year we ended up being 5th, and we're I think 2 seconds behind Harvard, who ended up winning the bronze medal, and we don't want this to happen again, obviously. So we've raced the grand final before. We meaning Kyle Peabody and Lenny as well, and me, and we know how it feels. But this year, there's certainly, we want to end it differently. We said last year we were pleased but not satisfied. Want to get satisfied this year.
And then finally, what is it going to take tomorrow to medal?
To medal. Well, coming off the semifinals, I'd say Washington is probably the favorite. So we're just gonna, if this is the standard, we're gonna go with it. And if we're with these crews, this crew, Washington in particular, we, the there shouldn't be a debate about medaling or not medaling. If we're with this crew and we do our best and we go confident in it, which we will do, especially after these 2 days, that really helped us gain a lot of confidence. That's all we can do, and that's all we will do. And we'll find our extra gear. We feel we conditioned well over the last, especially over the last 6 weeks. Did a lot of work, and even after tiring races, 2 hours later, 1 hour later, you feel already good and rested. So all we have to do is execute, and I'm not nervous about it. I'm not, this is the fun part. It's the fun part. It's finals day, and we're in the grand final, and it's the fun part. All we have to do is execute, and the work has been put in already.
Right. Actually, one final question. Looking back at yesterday, how big was it to avoid having to race in the repechage?
Well, it was the plan, and it ended up working out. Repechage, I wouldn't say repechage is necessarily a bad thing. It can sometimes help you, but obviously it's a little tiring, exhausting. So it definitely helped. Because now we saved a lot of energy today. As I said, wasn't the hardest race because we secured it pretty early. So these two factors help us stay in shape or stay recovered for tomorrow, which is important because tomorrow is a whole different day, and 6 crews going for the medal.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, no.